if you haven't started using AI for coding or to automate your work, you should start now. But please, don't do vibe coding. Instead, do raw coding. But what is raw coding? Well, stay with us and I will tell you what it is. There is a lot of discussion today. Some people said that AI assisted code is terrible, that the code that it produces is bad, you cannot read it. And there is the other side. They said that they produce really good code, that the productivity is super high, and they have like new engineers that they can be very productive very quickly. And then the software developers, they are not anymore a software developer. Today they are more like system architects or application architects. Who is right and who is wrong? I think like both of them are right. Today models, they are very advanced. If you look at Cloud Opus, ChatGPT-5, Gemini 3, they produce really good software, I will say. The problem is not the AI, the problem is the humans. And I'm gonna give you an example. Imagine that you go to a restaurant and then you order a pizza and say, hey, I want a pizza. Suddenly they come up with a pepperoni pizza. And you said, what? This is terrible. I wanted a vegetarian pizza. I'm vegetarian. And also I lactose intolerance. And you gave me a medium pizza and I wanted a large one. So basically, you didn't ask for anything specific. You just asked for a pizza. Now imagine that instead of going to a pizzeria or an Italian restaurant, you go to a Chinese restaurant, or you go to a sushi place, or even a taqueria, and then you ask for a pizza. That exactly is the analogy of vibe coding. That is vibe coding. Lazy, unstructured, ambiguous, and incomplete. But if you go to a pizza place and you say, hey, I want a medium pizza, I want the BG Supreme, I want the thin crust, and also no cheese because I'm lactose intolerant. Then what you're gonna get? You're gonna get the pizza that you want, and that is road coding. What is road coding? Road coding is a disciplined high-velocity methodology for AI-assisted programming that uses architectural specifications for quality control. But how do we make sure that the AI follows this discipline? Well, we can follow the Elephant and the Goldfish methodology. This methodology was defined by Dave Renzin in 2026. Dave Renzin is from Google. So what are the elements? So we have three main elements. The elephant, that is the planner. The goldfish, that is the implementer, that it has short-term memory. And the mean reviewer, that is going to take a look at your code and is going to criticize it. What is the advantage? Is that it ensures that software engineering tasks are driven by explicit written intent, that is the elephant, and verified by a zero-context executor, the goldfish. And then you have an adversarial reviewer, the mean reviewer. Now that we have a little idea of what is raw coding, this is the manifesto.
Traditional software engineering has become bogged down by bureaucracy, boilerplate, and agonizingly slow cycles. When AI-assisted programming arrived, many developers rushed into vibe coding, a chaotic, unstructured approach where you chat with an AI and hope for the best. While fast, vibe coding earned a reputation for being lazy, producing fragile code, and fracturing application quality. We created rogue coding to bridge this gap. Rogue coding is the weaponization of speed, stripped of the chaos. It is a disciplined, high-velocity methodology designed for elite developers who refuse to choose between moving fast and building bulletproof software.
At its core, rogue coding operationalizes the elephant and goldfish architectural pattern to turn AI-native development into a precise science. Instead of passively vibing, a rogue developer operates with absolute autonomy and defiance toward legacy constraints. You don't waste time typing out repetitive syntax. Instead, you command a stateless swarm of AI goldfish to handle the muscle work.
However, what separates a rogue developer from a lazy hacker is the elephant, an ironclad, deeply intentional architectural specification that serves as an unyielding quality gate. You can push the AI to code at supersonic speeds, but the moment a generated line drifts from your master design doc or fails a strict automated testing suite, the system locks down.
We created rogue coding to redefine the identity of the modern engineer. It proves that you can bypass the slow, traditional rules of development without sacrificing an ounce of quality. You aren't just a typist anymore. You are a high-agency conductor directing machine intelligence within a rigorous structural cage. Rogue coding is fast, it is disruptive, and because it is backed by relentless architectural discipline, the applications it produces are flawless.
I started to using the methodology, initially following this workflow that I'm going to show you in a moment. But then I realized that I could automate that. So I decided to write a skill. So the skill is right now in GitHub. It's open source, so you can use it. Feel free to download it and let me know what you think. You can use it in Gemini CLI, Antigravity, or Cloud Code, or whatever you want to use it, your agent development system. It's open source, and the URL is in the description, so feel free to download it and let me know what you think. So what is my workflow? Basically, first, I set up a new workspace and a new conversation. Then I start working with the Elephant, that is this planner. In a new conversation, we plan, we have this rule of zero code. It's like no coding for the Elephant. Now that the implementation is ready and we have everything almost done, then we send it to the Goldfish. The Goldfish is a new conversation, no context at all, and the goal of the Goldfish is to implement your plan. That it could be automated a workflow, writing a document maybe, or in this case, writing code. The next step is that we call the mean reviewer, and then it's going to destroy your software, and it's going to criticize it, and it's going to find bugs. Then what you're going to do is patch all those bugs, and then coming back with the reviewer, and eventually your software is going to be ready, it's going to be reviewed, it's going to be according to your plan, and it's going to work very, very, very well. Then you wrap up, you submit your code to the repository, then you document everything, and then close everything, and then you are done. As I said, you can do this manually, but I decided that I can build an agent. Basically, today is like a few years ago that everything was an app. Today, everything is an agent. So I built this agent. As I said, the repository is in the description, so feel free to download. But this workflow is not only to build agents or to build software. I use it for everything, to automate almost every part of my work that I can automate, repetitive tasks, access to databases, reports, dashboard that I have to go and filter and do every week or every couple of days and modify something. Today, I just do agents, and then I ask my agents to go and develop that. And following this methodology, I can make sure that they will do exactly what I intend them to do, and it will be super reliable. And then you got it. Start using AI to automate your workflows, to code, but don't use by coding. And that's all for today. So if you find this video useful, please hit the like button. We are going to produce more videos about how to create agents and applications and automate your workflows using this methodology. Hit subscribe. It's free. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.